We are in Cape Cod. Our boat is 6,000 miles away in Raiatea. We've left her in capable hands, but we're not there to project manage. And the million-dollar question is, when will the parts arrive and when will the boat be ready? So with nothing to do but relax and enjoy Cape Cod in August, we did just that.
In August, my dad joined us in Cape Cod and we hit the beach. We celebrated all our August birthdays. Yes! But most importantly, mine. Papa even made a scavenger hunt for me.
Oh, Reese decapitated him.
We went to our old favorite restaurants. We caught up with friends. We enrolled in sailing camps. We homeschooled. We went to the Cape Codder water park.
Oh, Lord, that's fast. You having a good birthday?
Yes, I am. And that was just August.
Meanwhile, back in Raiatea, the Carenage crew were working hard to repair the fiberglass without making a mess of our boat. They installed barriers and vacuums, they cut away the old vinyl walls to expose the damaged area, and they fully inspected the bulkheads. Progress was being made, and we really appreciated these photos from Dominic.
In September, we drove down the beach for a sunset bonfire with friends. We went to a real school. It was a little scary at first, but we had a great time. We made new friends and our teachers were amazing.
Oh, God.
Are you being protective, Mom?
I am. I just want to make sure they're okay.
What should we do for the next 6 hours? Let's go to breakfast.
I'm going to work.
Of course you are.
My dad got a haircut.
He's got a haircut. First time in a year and a half or something like that. What's in your hair?
Rollers.
What?
I'm taking curling my hair to the next level. Ah! Turn around. He cut his hair. Wow.
Like
oh
it?
my God. He's filming me with rollers in my hair right now.
We went to an even bigger water slide. This one, quite famous, the Water Whiz.
Do you have a fear of heights?
Yeah.
You do?
Okay, I'm already cold. I'm not even in the water.
What was it like? What was it like? What did it do?
It went down the house.
What's better, the Cape Codder or the Water Whiz?
Water Whiz.
Water Whiz.
I challenged myself to do Devil's Peak, the scariest water slide in the world.
You're bouncing up and down. You excited?
Yeah.
Excited or scared?
Both.
Hey, I'll go for it. It's not that high.
I need to think about it. Go ahead of me somewhere.
I'm not gonna go. You got this, Hale. You got it. Go, Hale. Just go. Cross your arms. Do it. Oh no! Come on. Oh my Lord. Oh. Oh. That was nuts. Okay. All right. Let's go.
6 years old.
Woo! He's 49 inches. Dude, nice. How was that? Was that right? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, Hale, you did it, buddy. You did it.
Yeah! Reese, it's awesome! I want to do it again!
Okay, go.
Hey, wait a second, wasn't that the same one?
So, that's his large copy.
I was gonna say, wait a second.
At the end of September, the yard had finished most of the work they could complete without the spare parts. They had repaired the daggerboard, which we didn't lose that night. It was just very deep in the casing and we didn't see it until the next morning. And they had sanded away the old paint and then refaired the surfaces. We removed both rudders and upgraded the rudder bearings, and we were just waiting that shipment.
In October, we went to Martha's Vineyard and rented a super cool Jeep.
Hey Reese, we rented this for the day.
You did?
Yes.
We went to an alpaca farm. We rode the oldest merry-go-round in the world.
It's a carousel, the oldest carousel in America.
That's the sailing family.
And got lots of ice cream. My dad and grandpa raced each other in the last catboat race in the season.
I think it's the last possible weekend race of the season. It's cold. My dad's in another one, so the only goal is to beat him. Father versus son. Are you ready, old man? Okay, first race is in the books. Didn't do very well. I had a great start and then picked the wrong side of the course. A lot more wind over on starboard. So I am in second of the Fast Cats, third overall.
We went to a pumpkin patch with my godparents, Lily and Godpa. They had a corn maze.
Too many horror movies? This is like The Shining.
No, Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn. I don't know if I've seen
Shining.
that.
It's like The Shining.
Well, The Shining has a hedge maze.
Okay, guess what? The Children of the Corn is in a cornfield.
No way. This is legitimately hard. Kale's marking X's in the corners. Good idea. This, by the way, is the kid corn maze.
It's here.
You found it?
Yeah.
You found it. You did it. The X's worked. That was insane. This
Seriously,
place-
I got you out of that message.
They had lots of games. A bouncy pillow.
See,
And a candy gun. Pig races. And pumpkins, of course.
We got to spend Halloween in America. It's my absolute favorite holiday. And the boys agreed to do one more group family costume. Boom, baby!
Hang on.
We're adventures in a golf cart.
Thank you, Tish. This is fun. We're faster than you!
Meanwhile, in Raiatea, the yard completed work on repairing the hole made by the hotel. Thankfully, the bulkheads were fine, and it was really just a fiberglass repair. They took great care to carefully mold the repair and glass in the deck. It was such relief to see this progress 6,000 miles away, but we were still waiting for that shipment to arrive.
In November, the temperature started dropping. And while the boys were excited to see their first frost, we had no warm clothing. We were borrowing from everyone.
Yes, it's seriously snowing out.
Oh my gosh, it is snowing!
Time to leave.
Help us! We got a chance to go up to Vermont with our best friends in Cape Cod, the Boone family. And it was amazing to see the changing colors of the leaves. Let them get a little ahead so you can just get the trees. I'm art directing.
Are you the director?
I'm art directing this thing. It was great to spend time with them and play our favorite game, Giant Jenga. The boys got dressed up in borrowed clothes for Grandparents' Day at school. Funny we didn't have coats and ties on the boat to bring with us. Boys got to play fall ball, and Pierce got to cook with his Nana. Memories I know they'll both share for a lifetime. At the end of the month, We said goodbye to friends and family, and we flew out west.
That's Archer! How did you do that, guys? Look!
That was awesome. Guys, what an amazing Cape!
Oh my God.
Goodbye, Cape Cod house. Goodbye, Cape Cod. Rainy, cold Cape Cod. We're out of here.
The timing was perfect. We ended up in Southern California at Thanksgiving time. And as it's a tradition, we got to spend Thanksgiving with my side of the family. We found a lot of fun things to do in Southern California, and we got to hold our annual turkey cake competition. And have a dance off.
In November, the crossbeam and all the other OEM parts sent by Outremer from France finally arrived at the yard. While the shipping delays were frustrating, the good news was that the fiberglass work was looking stellar. Now they sanded down all the paint on the decks and the hulls, they added gray primer, and they started applying the new red paint. We were worried our insurance company would want us to try and match the colors, so we were relieved to learn they approved a full paint job. We also received all new rigging, including the pricey Kevlar shrouds and a new trampoline. As they started adding the stickers to the hull, we eagerly started buying airplane tickets. And here you see the final fiberglass repair. As promised, you can't even tell it happened. In December, with a week to kill, and as huge Star Wars fans, we found it irresistible to take the boys to the newly opened Star Wars World at Disneyland. Well, it was worth every credit.
Be sure you keep them in line. We don't need any trouble. Make it quick, we're on patrol.
How's the blue milk? How is it? Yes. There you go. You guys are in the Millennium Falcon! Yes!
Let's get up.
Great flying, guys!
And after that, we jumped to light speed and flew to Tahiti and then Raiatea. At last, 5.5 months after the faulty mooring damaged our boat, we are finally going home.
All right, that was easy. Okay, we're back. I'm in my rental car. We rented a car to get around Raiatea. We arrived yesterday, so this is day 2. Things were a bit of a disaster yesterday. It was kind of raining. Our Airbnb hosts wouldn't respond to any of our messages on how to get to the house. Finally found the house with the help of a local, and there's about 8 pretty aggressive dogs barking at me as I walked in toward the door. Nobody's home to help us. Our Airbnb is out. So we go back to the boat yard, take a look at Archer in the rain, and the boat yard was able to help us find a hotel. It's on the far south side of the island, thus the drive I'm doing right now. But at least we had a place to stay. It's actually very nice. So kids are happy, wife is happy, at least for now, we're good. But the boat, now I got to work on the boat. The boat was supposed to be ready yesterday. Yesterday they said it'd be ready today. It's looking more like it might be ready tomorrow. It's just small stuff that they probably could have done before. So I'm a little disappointed, also a little bit expected. Elizabeth said it, probably said it best. Unless you come to your boat, they will just kind of slowly tick things off, and it'll never actually get finished until you're there, and then it pushes them over the last mile. So we are there. We are at 99%, and we will be done. The boat looks amazing. I'm so happy with everything else on the boat. So the repair to the deck is amazing. It's stronger than it was before. Maybe a little heavier, but they've done such a good job with the fiberglass. All the tools and things were shipped in from Outremer. The deck is perfect. You can't even see where the hole was, any damage. There's none of that. All the decks have been repainted with new non-skids. The decks look amazing. The boat looks brand new. The paint on the side, everywhere, in between the hulls, outside the hulls, is painted and new. The bottom sides have been repainted and look new. The whole boat basically looks new. New trampoline, new Kevlar shrouds. The boat basically is in better shape today than it was when we bought it.
a year ago. So couldn't be happier. I think overall, yes, time away, disruptions to our plans. But if you're going to look at the bright side of things, we got time with family. We had a good opportunity to put the kids back in school for a little bit at home. We're now back in paradise. Look at this place. And our boat is in better shape than ever. So let's get it done. Let's get that boat in the water. Pulling in to see Archer. There she is. This is the sign of a lot of workmen working on your boat. Okay, so today is day 3. I'm inside Archer. Yesterday I took everything that was piled up here and put it away. Got all the cushions back. We're trying to make it seem a little bit like home. The kids and Elizabeth still haven't come aboard. It's hot here. Got a humidifier running to keep the mold down. So that's been great. Seems to work perfectly. There's no bugs. It's not too hot in here. I took down some of the tinfoil. But today's the day. Today we go in at high tide, 1 o'clock. We need every inch of water around those rocks we can get. Okay, so let me show you what the hole looks like now. It's pretty incredible what these guys are able to do. Look at this. So right there, right up in that corner is where the hole was. There was fiberglass everywhere. Everything was a disaster, and it is back to new condition. You cannot tell a thing. It's the Outremer vinyl. They've repaired all the fiberglass here, the fiberglass on the deck. They even reinforced my bulkhead for me. They had to take away all this wood here to inspect everything, just to make sure that there was nothing damaged by the bulkhead, because that's the critical part. All right, we've arrived, and Archer is going in.
There's just one dude like
Yeah, that's Dominic. He's the only one that he trusts.
Oh my god.
To do this. Look at that. They're moving the Archer in, guys.
Nothing trusts.
This is nerve-wracking.
You haven't even seen anything yet. Wait till you see it in the river.
Any boat a little bit bigger than ours would not fit.
No, you're right. They were very concerned when we brought it here that it wouldn't fit. It did. It fit coming out, so hopefully that means it'll fit
What's
going
those little
in.
red stickers?
What do you guys think? Are you a little nervous?
Yeah, is it lined up?
You gotta have faith in Dominic and his team. These guys do this all the time. They know what they're doing. We owe a huge thanks to both teams at Outremer and the Raiatea Carenage. They worked hand in hand to supply every possible OEM part we would need and then installed it with perfection. It's really incredible how much support Outremer gave us, which I must stress is unheard of in the marine industry. We're not even the original owners, yet because of their help, here we are back in the water. And if it weren't for the incredibly skilled team at the Carenage, Archer might not be the same. Thank you guys, you're all amazing. Videotaping. You refused to come out, but now you had to come watch?
Well, it seems more approachable now that it's
Kind of in the water.
kind of in the water.
You guys ready to come aboard? Yeah, so I'll get his hand. There you go. Walk the plank. Oh, like a pro. All right, we're back, and the force is with us. So join us next week as we try to put our lives back together and decide where to go for the cyclone season, because, yeah, that started 2 months ago. See you then.